Hi everyone, it's Karen from Scrappy Connect Studios, and I'm here today for May Arts Ribbon and the Ribbon Resource to share with you a little tutorial on creating these double bows. I am obsessed with these double bows. I am putting them on almost every project I've been creating lately, but I wanted to just kind of take a chance to put a little video together and just show you how easy it is to tie these up. Okay, so my favorite ribbon to use for these double bows is the silk ribbon, and silk ribbon is available at Ribbon Resource in tons of different colors. This is the 1/8 inch, and you can see some of the pretty colors that I picked out here. It also comes in a wider version as well, so this is the 1.5 inch, and this technique will work regardless of the width that you're using because of how soft and flowy the ribbon is. You're going to need a pair of good scissors, but other than that, you just need your ribbon and you're all set to go. So I'll show you how it's done. So the first thing you're going to have to do is figure out how much ribbon you're actually going to need. It's going to be somewhat dependent on what you're wrapping it around. But I wanted to create my bow so that it was about 1 inch from this knot to the outside edge of the loop. So that meant each loop needed 2 inches. So because I have 4 loops, I needed 8 inches in total for all of the loops. Then I needed 1 inch for each of these 2 pieces that sticks out here and here. So, and then I needed to figure out how much I needed to wrap around here, and then my knot in the middle. Essentially, you need 12 inches to create the bow, plus however much you need to wrap around the outside of your project. Okay, so now it's time to tie our bow. So I've cut 17 inches from this beautiful teal silk ribbon. And now all we're going to do is we're just going to make sure that our ends are even, and we're going to tie it onto our jar. And just make sure I can get this onto the camera for you. Maybe if I put my jar down like this. Oh yeah, I think that'll work better. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this up, make sure my ribbon ends are even, and I'm going to start by tying a knot. So don't worry about tying the bow yet. You just want to get a nice secure knot. So I'm just going to stick my thumb down here to hold the knot end in place, and we'll just loop this through and pull it nice and tight. So it's nice and secure, and the ribbon won't move or come undone as you're working with it. Now we're going to tie the loops, and you're going to do this however you're most comfortable tying a bow. I do it kind of the way I was taught way back in grade 1, just like this. And you want to make sure that your bow loops are about 1 inch, just like you originally wanted them to be. Once we do the next step, you can't go back and change the size of these loops, so you want to make sure you're happy with them before you move on to the next step. Now you're going to notice we have one end coming out underneath and one end that comes out over top. So you're looking for the end that comes out underneath the loops, and you're going to pull that up and over top from behind. Then you're going to basically go ahead and tie another bow. This first step locks the first bow in place. So no matter how hard you pull on it, nothing's going to come apart and your loops aren't going to get any smaller. And then you're just going to go and do the second looping part here. And again, because you locked everything in place, you can't adjust those first loops. So you want to make sure you get them how you want them to begin with. Now you can adjust these loops. So I'm just going to play with them a little bit to make sure they're even. And just like that, you can see I've got this beautiful double bow ready to go. And it really is that easy. And the more you tie them, the easier it will be. So you can see I've done it in the teal version here and in the white. You can finish off the edge with a little kind of V cut, or this one I think I'll just leave at the angled cut. And with that, your project is all set to go. Super easy way to tie a double bow. So I hope you'll come on over to the Ribbon Resource and check out all the amazing silk ribbon that's available for this beautiful technique, and then try it on a project of your own. Thanks for stopping by.